From the late 90s to early 2000s, Britney Spears owned the pop world, selling more albums than any other female artist at the time. She was unstoppable. But by 2001, when her third album dropped, it didn't quite hit the same. More meh than oops, she did it again. Then, like a plot twist in a teen drama, Avril Lavigne burst onto the scene, all skater shoes and eyeliner, proudly declaring, "I'm not like Britney." In fact, she got dubbed the anti-Britney. And let's just say Avril didn't shy away from throwing shade at the Princess of Pop. But today, we're not here to settle their old school rivalry. Nope, we're here to settle something way juicier. Who's living the bigger, bougier lifestyle? Britney versus Avril. Who's got the fatter wallet and the flashiest life? Stick around because you don't want to miss this showdown. Round 1, net worth and earnings. Let's talk about Britney Spears, the OG Princess of Pop. Back in 1999, she took over the world with Baby One More Time, and then hit us again in 2000 with Oops, I Did It Again. Seriously, the teen pop genre owes her a giant thank you card. She's sold over 100 million records worldwide, but here's the kicker. Her net worth is just around $60 million. Like, how does that math even work? Want to know why? Buckle up, because we're diving into how Britney went from being one of the highest paid musicians ever to nearly broke. Spoiler alert, it's a wild ride. From 2002 to 2012, Britney was the top paid female artist, with her world tours raking in over $500 million. And then came her Las Vegas era. In 2013, she signed a $30 million deal with Planet Hollywood, performing 100 shows in 2 years. She crushed it so hard that they extended her Piece of Me residency through 2017. By the end of the run, Britney performed 250 shows, with her final performance setting a single show record for Las Vegas at $1.17 million. Take that, J-Lo. In 2018, she announced her second Vegas residency, Domination, where she was set to earn $507,000 per show, making her the highest paid performer on the Strip. But life threw a curveball when her dad fell seriously ill, leading her to cancel the residency and take a work hiatus. Oh, and Britney wasn't just making it rain with music. Her perfume empire alone has brought in over $1.5 billion. She even bagged $15 million as a judge on The X Factor, the highest salary for a TV talent judge at the time. Now here's where things get messy. Britney spent 13 years under a conservatorship led by her dad. When it started in 2008, her net worth was basically zilch. But by the time the conservatorship ended in 2021, her bank account was back in the $60 to $70 million range, thanks to all that Vegas cash. Oh, and in 2022, she snagged a $15 million book deal, because even her story is a moneymaker. Now onto Avril Lavigne, the skater girl who stole the early 2000s. With a $60 million net worth, she's no rookie in the money game either. At just 16, she scored a $2 million record deal with Arista, and her debut album, Let Go, made her a global star. She sold 30 million albums and 50 million singles worldwide, and fun fact, became the youngest solo female artist to hit #1 in the UK. Avril's cash doesn't stop at music. She's cashed in on endorsements with brands like Beatbox, Canon, Killstar, and Kohl's. Not too shabby for a girl who just wanted to be a skater boy. A little on Britney's conservatorship, divorce and prenup drama. Ah, Britney. If the pop princess had a Netflix series, it'd be a mix of drama, courtroom thrillers, and the most expensive family feud of all time.
Welcome back to Family Feud.
Let's dive into the tea. In 2008, after her very public meltdown, we're talking shaved heads and paparazzi smackdowns, Britney was placed under a court-ordered conservatorship. Her dad, Jamie Spears, was handed the keys to the Britney empire, which included everything from her legal fees to Kevin Federline's child support checks. Britney was basically earning millions, but had to ask for pocket money. By 2014, court docs revealed her net worth was just over $41 million, $7 million in cash, and the rest in real estate. Sounds decent, right? Except Jamie swore that when he took over in 2008, Britney's net worth had nosedived to just $3 million. How does someone who sold millions of albums end up with a bank balance that makes you go, where's the rest of it? Fast forward to 2013, and the conservatorship's worth had climbed to $36.1 million. up $5 million from the previous year. TMZ spilled that this didn't even include some other high-value assets Britney had under her name. By 2020, Britney's finances were estimated at $60 million, which, let's be honest, is still less than you'd expect for someone with her pop star resume. Meanwhile, in true Spears family drama fashion, her sister Jamie Lynn tried to get her hands on Britney's estate. But in 2021, Britney finally broke free, testifying in court about the alleged abuse she endured under the conservatorship. With fans screaming "Free Britney" louder than ever, the legal control was terminated and Britney got her life and wallet back. Now, about those child support checks. Back in 2007, when Britney and Kevin Federline split, he got custody of their two kids, Sean Preston and Jaden James. Britney was ordered to pay child support. By 2018, Kevin reportedly asked for more money, which led to an out-of-court settlement. Round 2, real estate. Let's talk real estate, because if there's one thing pop stars love as much as topping the charts, it's buying and selling very expensive homes, often at a loss. Starting with Britney, who's practically made a hobby out of it. In June 2022, Britney dropped $11.88 million on a swanky mansion in the Calabasas gated community of the Oaks. Sounds nice, right? Well, for reasons only Britney knows, bad vibes, annoying neighbors, she never even moved in. Instead, she stayed put at her Westlake Village pad and sold the Calabasas place 10 months later for $10 million, a cool $2 million loss. Ouch. But hey, she's had better luck. In 2012, she snagged a Westlake Village home for $6.7 million and flipped it in 2017 for $7 million. Her current crib? A sprawling 21-acre property in Westlake Village, which she bought in 2015 for $7.5 million. It's now worth at least $10 million. But her real estate history hasn't always been this smooth. In 2001, she bought a Hollywood Hills home at 19 and sold it 2 years later to actress Brittany Murphy. Tragically, Murphy passed away in that same house in 2009, making this one of the eeriest stops on Britney's home-buying journey. And who could forget her 2004 Malibu mansion, where she tied the knot with Kevin Federline. No shifting gears to Avril. Her property game has had its own twists and turns. In 2007, she and then-husband Derek Webley bought Travis Barker's Bel Air mansion for $9.5 million. They sold it in 2012 for $8.5 million, because why not lose $1 million for fun? Fast forward to 2020, when Avril and her other ex, Chad Kroeger, finally offloaded their Sherman Oaks mansion for $5 million. They had bought it for $5.6 million in 2015. So, yep, another loss. At least they're consistent. But Avril's not always losing money. In 2004, she bought a Beverly Hills home for $4.5 million and sold it in 2008 for $5.2 million. And her latest flex? A Malibu mansion overlooking Zuma Beach, which she bought in November 2020 for $7.8 million. She listed it in March 2023 for a whopping $12 million. Fingers crossed this one actually makes her some cash. Round 3, cars. Let's take a spin through their garages. Britney's collection screams luxury meets sass, featuring a sleek Mercedes SL63, a SLR McLaren, and a GL Class G55, because why not mix speed with SUV practicality? She's also got a cute Mini Cooper and a Maserati Gran Turismo. Avril, on the other hand, is all about edgy vibes with a Lamborghini Huracan, a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, and a Ford F-150 Raptor, perfect for off-roading or just intimidating Priuses. Add a Mercedes G-Wagon, E-Class, and a Cadillac Escalade, and you've got Avril's signature mix of rockstar luxury and let's go mudding. Final round, lifestyle flexes. When it comes to flexing on Instagram, Britney's the queen of "look at me now." With over 41 million followers, she gives us a mix of glamorous lifestyle snaps, chaotic captions, and yes, those very NSFW videos. Love it or cringe at it, Britney's keeping everyone entertained. Meanwhile, Avril's rocking her 13 million followers with a more chill approach. Her feed is all about promoting gigs, throwing in some rock chic vibes, and giving fans a peek at her life, like a cool, edgy aunt who sometimes posts from her Cadillac Escalade. So, what have we learned today? Two icons who ruled the early 2000s are still thriving, living off the fortunes they stacked back in their heyday. Sure, they've had ups and downs, messy divorces, substance issues, etc. But let's be real. They've made more money than most of us would see in 2 lifetimes. If I had to pick a winner, I'd go with Britney. Say what you want, but she's out here living her best life, even if it sometimes veers into what is happening territory. What about you? Team Britney or Team Avril? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more pop star showdowns. Until next time, cheers.